Hello students, welcome back. Let's study fractions and decimal and percent. It is in page 86, chapter 4, lesson 6. We'll learn how you can write fraction as a decimal number. And now I'll explain for you example 1, example 2, example 3. After that, you'll solve practice. Change 37 over 20 to a decimal. So 37 over 20, it's another mean of divide. You can say 37 divided by 20. So this numerator we have will divide by the denominator. 37 divided 20, it's 1. 1 times 20, it's 20. We'll subtract 7 minus 0, it's 7. And 3 minus 2, it's 1. We get 17. This 17, it's remainder. So it's remainder. So to be remainder 0, we can put point from there and add 0 next this remainder we have. It will be 170. After that, this 170 we have, we will divide by 20. To be easier, you can put your hand on this 0 and this 0. Say 70 divided 2, it's 8. 8 we have, we multiply by 20. You can say 8 times 0, it is 0, or 8 times 2, it's 16. After that, we will subtract them. 0 minus 0, it's 0. 7 minus 6, it's 1. We get 10. 10 also, it's remainder. We can put 0 to divide again. It will be 100. 100 divided 20, it's 5. This 5, we will multiply by 20, it's 100. So now 100 minus 100, it's 0. That means 37 over 20, it is 1.85. From example 2, compare 100 over 8 and 0.4. So it's a fraction and it is a decimal number. We can make this fraction as a decimal number. We will divide 1 by 8. We will divide the over fraction by number and the fraction. That means the numerator will divide by denominator. So we have 1. 1 divided by 8. 1 is less than 8. It's 0. After that, we can put 0 from equation test from up and 0 from there. It will be 10. 10 divided by 8, it's 1. 1 will multiply by 8, 8. So 10 minus 8, it's 2. Also, to its remainder, we can put this 0 to be 20. After that, we'll divide by 8. 20 divided 8, it's 2, because to multiply 8, it's 16 years product to 20. 20 minus 16, it's 4. Also, we have 4 remainder. It's not 0, we can put 0. So it will be 40. 40 divided 8, it's 5. 5 times 8, it's 40. Now 40 minus 40, it's 0. So now we don't have any remainder. That means 1 over 8, it is 0.125 as a decimal. So how we can compare them? We can, from first time, we say that we will count the digits we have. So from there, after decimal point, we have 1, 2, 3. But from there, just we have one digit. We can make it also 3 digit by adding these 2 zeros at last. We say that from decimal number at last 0, it doesn't have any value. So from there, we want to add 2 0. It will be equivalent for 0.4. Now we'll compare. 0 is 0 and it's 1, it's 4. 4 greater than 1, so 0.4 is greater than 0.125. So that means 1 over 8 is less. And from example 3, 9 over 12, write as a percent. We know that how we can write decimal as a percent, but fraction we have. So you must be this fraction. Make decimal after that, we write as a percent. So we'll divide 9 by 12. 9 divided 12, it is 0. And we put point from there and 0 from there. It will be 90. 90 divided by 12, it's 7. 7 multiplied 12, it's 84. 84, it's nearest product to 290 from multiply of 12. And now we'll subtract it. We have 90 minus 84, it's 6. So this it's remainder, we'll add this 0. It will be 60. 60 divided by 12, it's 5. 5 times 12, it's full subtract, it will be 0. So that means 9 over 12, it's 0.75. And 0.75, it's from the 7, it's tenths, and 5, it's hundredths. So it is 75%, because percent also it's per hundred. That means it's in hundreds parts. So from there, practice page 87, we have write the decimal as a fraction. We have this decimal is 3 till 6. We write as a fraction. 0.7, this 7 is from place tenths. We say that any digit we have from first after decimal point at right, it's tenths. So we write 7 over 10, and 0.105, 105 we write over fraction, and from under, it's which place? It's tens, hundreds, thousands. So it's thousands. We write thousands from and F. And from there we have 39 F at decimal number. It's 39 we write from up, and it's from place tens, hundreds. So from there we write hundreds. And from there we have 7, we write 7, and it's place tens, hundreds, thousands. It's thousands. It's more practice. In page 87, write as a decimal. So we have this fraction 7 over 20. How we can make it decimal? We will divide 7 by 20. The numerator will divide by denominator. 7 divide 20, it's 0. We will add 0 from there, and we put point from up. 70 divide 20, it's 6. You can say 7 divide 2, it's 6. Also, this 6 will multiply by 20. 6 times 0, it is 0, and 6 times 2, it's 6. We'll subtract them. 0, 0, it is 0. 7 minus 6, it's 1. So we get 10. And its remainder also, you can add this 0 to be 100. After that, 100 will divide by 20, it's 5. 5 will multiply by 20, we'll get 100. 100 minus 100 is 0. So that means 7 over 20 as a decimal, it's 0.65. From 8, we have 2 over 3. This 2 will divide by 3. To divide by 3, it's 0. 2, it's less than 3, so it's 0. We put 0 from there and point from there. It's 20. 20 divided by 3, it's 6, because 6 multiply 3, it's 18. 18, it's nearest product to 20. We'll subtract it, we get 2. To its remainder, we'll add this 0. It's 20. 20 divided by 3, also 6. 6 multiply 3, also 18. Also remainder, it is 2. Also, we can add another 0. It's 20. 20 divided 3, it's also 6. 6 times 3, it's 18. Also 20 minus 18, it's 2. So this number, it's repeated. That means any step you have, else it's same number. So from there we let it, just we put this notice. That means it is repeated. Okay, but from there it's not repeat, it's terminate. From number 11 and 12, compare, write great or less or equal. So from there we have 0.62, 1 over 2. We can change 1 over 2 to decimal number. 1 we will divide by 2. 1 divide 2, it's 0. We will put point from up and 0 from there. 10 divide 2, it's 5. 5 times 2, it's 10. We'll subtract to get 0. So 1 over 2, it's 0.5. Let's compare. From after decimal point, we have 2 digits, but from there we have just 1 digit. We can put another digit to make equivalent of 0.5. We can put 1 0 from there to be 2 digit like this slide. After that, we'll compare. It's 0, 0, it's 6, it's 5. So 6 is greater than 5. That means 0.60 is greater. And from there, we have 12 over 20, 0.9. Let's change this 12 over 20 to decimal. 12 divided 20 is 0. So we'll put this point and this 0 from there. So now we have 120 divided by 20. Put your hand on this 0 and this 0. 12 divided by 2. It's 6 times 0, 0. 6 times 2, 12. We'll subtract, we get 0. Now that means 12 over 20. It's 0.6. From place 12 over 20, we'll write 0.6 and we'll compare. It's 0, 0, 6, 9. So 9, it's greater. That means 0.9, it's greater. From number 40 till 70, write the fraction as a percent. So from first you can make decimal. After that, it will be easier to write as a percent. We have 7 tenths, that means 0.7 in decimal. But we make it in hundreds by adding this 0. 0 at last is the last, it doesn't have any value. So you can put 0 from there. It will be 17. From place, it's tenths, hundreds. So percent is also from place hundreds. It's per hundred, so it's 70%. And 1 over 5, this one will divide by 5 to get decimal. 1 divide 5, 0, and we will put point and 0 from there. 10 divide 5, 2, 2 times 5, it's 10. So 1 over 5 is 0.2. Also, we can add this 0 to be hundreds to write as a percent. It's per 120%. And from there, we have 1 over 4. This one will divide by 4, it's 0. And we will put this point from end as and 0 from there. 10 divided by 4, it's 2. 2 times 4, it's 8. 10 minus 8, it's 2. We have remainder, we can put this 0. After that, we will divide again. 20 divided by 4, it's 5. 5 times 4, it's 20. 20 minus 20, 0. So 100 over 4, it's 0.25. It's from place hundreds. It's tens, hundreds. So just you write 25 as a percent. From there, it's 40 over 100. That means 0.40. It's place hundreds, tens, hundreds, 40%. That's all we studied about how we can make fraction as a decimal and as a percent. Good time for you.